This is the story of a man named Marcus Cole, and before it's over, you'll understand why the people who once loved him don't speak his name anymore. Not out of hatred, but because there's simply nothing left to say. Marcus was 27 when this story really begins, though the truth is, this story had been building since he was a teenager, the golden one. The boy every teacher and aunt and family friend agreed was going to do something special. Nobody ever asked what. It was simply assumed, the way people assume the sky will be blue, that Marcus was destined for more than everyone around him. And Marcus believed it. That was the problem. He believed it so completely that it became the only thing he actually built. He had a way of walking into a room like he was already the most important person in it. Not loud. He wasn't loud. That would have been too easy to see through. He was smooth, controlled. He'd let a silence sit just a beat too long before answering a question, like he was doing you a favor by responding at all. He always seemed to be on the verge of a big deal, a big opportunity, something in motion that he couldn't quite talk about yet. There was always a reason it hadn't happened. Not yet. His girlfriend at the time, a woman named Elena, was the one who saw it closest, and for the longest time, the one who saw it least clearly, because that's how it works with men like Marcus. The confidence is the trap. You don't fall for what he says. You fall for how certain he is while saying it. Elena was sharp. She had her own career, her own friends, her own life that didn't orbit around anyone. And slowly, without ever announcing it, Marcus made that life smaller. He'd make offhand comments about her job being cute compared to what he was building. He'd cancel plans last minute because something important came up, something he could never quite explain, and expect her to simply understand, because didn't she see how much bigger his life was than a canceled dinner? When she pushed back, even gently, he had a gift for turning it around. He'd tell her she was lucky, genuinely, sincerely lucky, to be with someone like him, someone going places, someone most people would kill to be next to. He said it with such conviction that for a long time, she believed it too. She stayed. She made herself smaller so his story could stay big. His best friend since college, a quiet, steady guy named Theo, watched this happen from the outside for years. Theo was the one who actually helped Marcus, co-signed a loan when Marcus's sure thing investment fell through. Let him crash on his couch for 4 months during a rough patch Marcus described to everyone else as a strategic pause. Gave him the kind of unglamorous, unconditional support that never once got acknowledged. Marcus never thanked him properly. Not because he was cruel. Marcus didn't think of himself as cruel. But because in his mind, being helped by Theo was simply the natural order of things. Of course people helped him. He was Marcus. Helping him was practically an honor. By 30, the pattern had a name, even if nobody said it out loud. Marcus took and called it destiny. The business ventures never quite worked, but never because of him. It was always a partner who didn't have vision, an economy that wasn't ready for his idea, a market that just didn't get it yet. The relationships never quite lasted, but never because of him. The women were too insecure, too needy, not ready for a man like him. He turned down a stable job offer at 32, a genuinely good one, the kind of role that could have built a real career, because accepting it felt, to him, like admitting he was ordinary. And Marcus could not, under any circumstances, be ordinary. Elena left when she was 31. Not in a dramatic blow-up. She simply woke up one day and realized she'd spent 4 years shrinking herself for a man who had never once asked how she was doing without redirecting the conversation back to himself. She didn't shout when she left. She just said, "I hope you figure it out, Marcus," and walked out with 2 suitcases and a version of herself she was relieved to finally get back. Marcus told their mutual friends she'd gotten scared of real love. He believed it too. That's the part that made it so hard for anyone to reach him. He wasn't lying, not exactly. He'd simply built a version of reality where he could never be the reason anything went wrong. Theo stopped returning his calls around the same time, quietly, without confrontation, the way people do when they've simply run out of whatever they were running on. By 34, Marcus was alone in an apartment slightly too expensive for his actual income, telling people at parties about deals that were close, about a life that was about to happen, while the people who used to believe him started exchanging glances he pretended not to notice. That's where part 1 ends. Not with a collapse, with something quieter and in some ways worse the moment the applause stopped. And Marcus was the only one who hadn't realized the room had gone silent.